Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to The Gaily News, your daily unfiltered, glitter-drenched dispatch of LGBTQ+, realness, resistance, and revelry from every corner of this chaotic, beautiful mess we call the world. I'm Elliot Bright, serving nothing but fierce, sassy honesty with a heavy side of side-eye. It's Tuesday, July 21st, and the stories are serving full-course drama with a side of hope. 5 fresh ones loaded with juicy details. Let's get into it. First up, a bold political move in the USA. GOP Senator John Cornyn is pledging to block Trump nominees if the White House doesn't fund HIV prevention. Cornyn threatened to hold up votes on ambassadorial nominees like Kari Lake for Jamaica and Doug Mastriano for Slovakia unless the administration releases congressionally approved PEPFAR funds for HIV/AIDS relief. The senator, who has grown more vocal against Trump since the president endorsed his opponent, emphasized that the $1.3 billion ready for immediate release and $10 billion overall are critical for saving lives and maintaining U.S. soft power in Africa. This is Cornyn using leverage to force action on a program that has saved 26 million lives since 2003. USA politics, even from the GOP side, the fight for HIV funding is on. Transitioning smoother than a flawless beat to more good news in education, teachers disciplined over a high school drag show have won a $150,000 settlement. In Iowa, Jill Bjorklund, Molly Jo Blahunka, and PJ Hurley sued Ankeny Community School District after being investigated and punished for their involvement in a 2022 student drag show. The district faced backlash from anti-LGBTQ+ activists, leading to suspensions and bans from sponsoring activities. The teachers, including queer and ally staff, argued it was discrimination based on sexual orientation. The settlement includes payments to each teacher and their attorneys, with the district resolving the matter. Iowa. This victory shows standing up pays off. Drag shows aren't the enemy. Next, shifting to campus politics at UC Berkeley. Trump's removal of LGBTQ+ history from resources is signaling a threat to students' ability to access uncensored sources. Professor Bonnie Morris, who teaches courses on sports and gender, women's history, and LGBTQ history, is sounding the alarm. The administration's executive orders have led to erasure of trans references and critical content on government sites, affecting archives and educational materials. Morris notes students rely on these sources and may not notice changes, threatening their learning. UC Berkeley, this is a direct attack on history education. Students and faculty are pushing back hard. For our international story, outrage as trans women targeted in mob violence in Indonesia. Reports detail attacks on trans women in various areas, with communities calling for protection and accountability amid rising anti-LGBTQ+ sentiment. The incidents highlight ongoing safety concerns and the need for stronger responses from authorities. Indonesia, this violence is unacceptable. The global community is watching and standing with trans women everywhere. Finally, more from the world of sports. The Commonwealth Games in Glasgow saw 0 flags at the LGBTQ+ Pride House, sparking disappointment. Organizers and attendees noted the lack of visible pride symbols despite expectations for inclusion, with calls for better support in future events. This International Games moment shows there's still work to do for full LGBTQ+ visibility in major competitions. Glasgow, we expected more. Pride houses should be celebrated, not invisible. Whew, what a rotation! From HIV funding fights and teacher settlements to campus history battles, Indonesia violence, and games inclusion gaps. These stories show the highs, the lows, and the fights we're all in. Thank you for joining the Gaily News today. Listen again tomorrow. This is Elliot Bright signing off. Stay sassy, stay fierce, and get out there and make them uncomfortable.